Namaskar. A very good evening to each one of you, and a very hearty welcome to this session of healing. So just take some time to settle yourself and let your awareness run over all parts of your body. If there is any discomfort or unease, just breathe into that area, and as you breathe out, let it experience ease. So if there is any pain or discomfort, it gets released. In the same way, if some thoughts are bothering you, let your breath bring in more prana, so that you can deal with what is bothering you. And now let us pray to the Masters for grace. We shall chant Om 3 times and then do the prayers. अखण्डमण्डलाकारम् व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री सद्गुरुवे नमः। In your heart, bow down to your master or any master you believe in, any god or goddess you normally pray to. And in case you are connected to your parents or some mentors who have played a decisive role in your life, you can bow down to them, offer them your love and respect, and seek their blessings. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Take a few moments to have an overview of your life. Think of those guides, mentors, elders, teachers or friends who have helped and supported you in this life, and without whose help it would not have been possible for you to reach the heights you have reached. You may or may not think of yourself as some great being, but each one of us has come to possess some virtues which are of an high order, and those virtues have come because we are in contact with some mentor, some guide, or a parent or teacher from whom we could learn those virtues just because of association. So look at yourself, bring appreciation and love for yourself for those virtues. Appreciating a good thing is always great. When we appreciate what is noble, we invite nobility within our own being. And when we appreciate what is noble within us, we create more room for that nobility to shine through us. Look at your life and see how your virtues have helped you become a better human being, a more receptive human being, a human being willing to learn and attract what is noble. So offer your love to yourself. Love yourself for what you are, without judging yourself for what you think you do not have. Appreciate all those personalities or persons or souls who have helped you grow. And these are people whom you know, about whose identity you might be sure. But this is not the only lifetime you have. There are so many lifetimes where this journey of evolution has gone on. And so many souls, myriad souls, have come together to help you grow. Become aware of their contribution to your growth and offer them your appreciation. And see how this appreciation is creating more room within yourself for attracting more virtues. Let this frequency of appreciation ring within you, making your life a bountiful life. Only when we look within and start counting our blessings, we begin to see clearly how much is there in our lives to appreciate. Of course, when we are in the outer world, when our mind and ego are completely occupied with the outside, we are always comparing, and that comparison makes us feel that we do not have much to appreciate. We become beggars with a begging bowl, asking for more alms and more alms from God. One demand is fulfilled, and we immediately place a request with another demand. But if we look within, there is so much to appreciate. God has given us this human form. God has given us intellect. God has given us the senses through which we can explore this universe. Appreciate what you have. And appreciation brings gratitude. You look within and you will find that everything which is great has just been dropped by God in your lap. If you had great parents, wonderful siblings, great teachers, how did they appear in your life? They came just like that. You were a soul roaming around in the universe, and your mother offered you her womb. Your father gave his sperm to let the cycle of creation bring you into this world. You did not appoint the teachers who taught you. You just went to the school. If there was a kindly elder in the neighborhood who gave some good advice, or if you had guides who supported you, they just came along. The nature of our existence is that as long as we are caught up in the ego, we just grab whatever comes our way and we think that we deserve the same. So there is no gratitude. But when we begin to appreciate what we have, then tremendous gratitude arises. So as you appreciate those things that are noble in your life, that have helped you grow, also offer your gratitude to those circumstances, those persons, those forces, those Shaktis who took care of you and guided you. It may be a good idea to write a gratitude journal for a few days. Because when you are at it, so many instances, so many incidents will be noticed. And each time you think of what you can be grateful for, your heart opens a little more, and a little more. We all want to have the experience of God, but God loves a pure heart. And a pure heart is not involved in competition, in petty point scoring. The pure heart only looks at what is noble in others, appreciates that. The pure heart only looks at people who have helped him or her with immense gratitude. So it is time to learn the lessons of appreciation and gratitude. And when there is appreciation and gratitude, the feeling of unconditional love cannot be far away. Many times people have this feeling that I am not loved. God does not love me. But when we know what is appreciable, what is so precious in our lives, When we know that, oh, we are beholden to so many who have fashioned this life, who have made me what I am today. So when gratitude and appreciation are in the air, the heart just melts into love, the unconditional love. So listen to this frequency of unconditional love and let this love engulf you. Love for yourself, love for this human form, love for who you are or you think you are. So love, appreciation and gratitude. When we grow in this dimension, we become worthy of higher understanding. And we can put ourselves in a position where we can simply let go of our karmic bondage. So as you are growing in appreciation, gratitude and love, you know that you have not been abandoned. God is there with you. With closed eyes, just look within. There is some energy pulsating all the time in your heart. It is that energy which is providing momentum to the breath as it comes in and as it goes out. So you are not a limited person, a limited personality defined by just this body, the senses and the mind. You are this pure energy of awareness which is pulsating all the time. Even when you go into deep sleep, there is somebody inside you who keeps all the functions of the body happening, who keeps the heart pumping blood, who keeps the breath intact. That person is so aware that when you watch a dream and you wake up the next morning, this person who is keeping watch tells you that you saw a dream last night. When you go into very deep sleep and you wake up, there is somebody inside you who tells you that you slept very well, you are so fresh today. So this person is worth knowing because this is the true you. So when we imbibe appreciation, gratitude and love, we can get closer to that energy which is our own true nature. So just take a few moments to experience that energy which is you. You are not man or woman. You are not your roles that you perform in life. The role of a father or mother or a businesswoman or a businessman or an old person or a sick person. In the purest state, you are this energy. And this energy is always in communication with all other energies that surround you. You go into somebody's house and you can sense the energy of that house. Sometimes you know if you are welcome in that place or you are unwelcome. How does this happen? The secret is energy communication. And in this communication, we are connected seamlessly with one another. And in this seamless communication, just communicate with any soul or an energy being whom you might have hurt or harmed or taken advantage of. Make a sincere request for forgiveness. This is not even a verbal communication. Just feel it in the heart. And the message will be carried to all the souls whom you might have hurt or harmed in any lifetime, not just this lifetime. And the souls are going to respond, because if you ask a person with great humility, 9 out of 10 times nobody is going to say no. So just be in this state where you have no shame in asking for forgiveness from those whom you might have caused some inconvenience or hurt. Now at the energy level, connect with those souls who have hurt or harmed you or taken advantage of you in this lifetime or any other. A recognition that each one of us is an energy being. God has chosen to live inside us as us. So when we understand this, we can see the inherent divinity in everyone. If we made a mistake in some past life, it was because we did not know. We were not aware. In the same way, if others have been hurting us, harming us, it is because of ignorance. They do not know what is the correct thing to do. So if we are carrying emotional residues of resentment, anger, revenge, it may be time to let it go and offer forgiveness, unconditional forgiveness. Because if we are seeking forgiveness from others so that we become free, Existence demands that we offer forgiveness who have hurt or harmed us. So just think about it. Seek forgiveness and offer forgiveness with an open heart. Sometimes we are not ready to ask for forgiveness because the ego is stopping us. And sometimes we are not ready to offer forgiveness. That too because the ego is stopping us. So if any such thing is happening inside you, become aware of that. Ego's job is simple. It always puts the blame on others. And it does not take responsibility. So it may be time to look at it. And if you understand the ego's trick, it becomes very easy to let go. Those who are ignorant, they find it very difficult to change themselves. But those who understand and who desire to have a life centered around liberation, they are ready to let go. So in this auspicious time, make this intention and listen to this frequency of sense of liberation. Make it a point to let go. Not because you will get a citation or some great civilian honor or military honor, but because in your own heart you would know that you have changed. So much of burden has been given away and released. The karmic burden carried forward from lifetime after lifetime. Through inappropriates done by you, or because of inappropriate things done by others to you. That burden must be released. And let the frequencies of forgiveness and sense of liberation do that. Help you do that. holding back, holding you back, then let that sense of holding back have the frequency of love. And when we are in deep love, two persons who love one another, they just merge into one. The sense of separation is gone. In the same way, when we have imbibed the virtue of appreciation, gratitude and love, the ego automatically takes a back seat, and it is so easy to ask for forgiveness and also to offer forgiveness. Just pay attention to your breathing. See how the breath has become very, very settled. It is moving on, inside and out, at its own pace that is very comfortable. And when you are in this state of deep relaxation, then release of karma becomes very easily possible. So just sit in this kind of quiet contemplation, listening to these frequencies and letting them do their work. And now listen to some frequencies which are for karma healing. We are all associated or entangled with various types of karmas. And these frequencies can help us release these. So be in a state of openness. Listen to the frequencies and let them do their job. Remain seated, resting in your own awareness. Remember the frequencies that have been played today. For getting rooted in appreciation, gratitude, forgiveness, unconditional love, and letting go of the hold-ups being created by ego. The power of awareness is such that when we bring our awareness to these dimensions, the karma automatically starts getting diluted and released. More so because we have also heard the frequencies that release karmas of various types. We have karmas associated with various planes of existence: the earthly plane, the plane of nature, the divine realm, so the frequencies have created some kind of a movement in karmas related with all these realms. And it is time to become free by becoming rooted in forgiveness. Forgiveness is not a shortcut. It is not a legal argument in a court to escape the consequences of law. It is using the natural law. When we rise in awareness, we automatically get out of the reach of karma. Because when we rise in awareness, we become a blessing to this universe. When we rise in awareness, more energy flows through us. So the way we look at someone can transform him. Our words acquire more power. Our actions have greater authority. Of course, this higher energy, this higher state comes with higher responsibility. So we cannot go back to our old ways. We cannot be trapped again by the ego. They say eternal vigilance is the cost of freedom. This statement applies the most to a spiritual seeker. Eternal vigilance. the awareness that I am not limited. God has chosen to sit inside me as me. So whatever I say, I do, how I behave, I must be mindful that it does not become an insult to the divine sitting inside. It is time when there is the Lakshmi Yoga, and Lakshmi sits with Lord Vishnu, who is pure awareness. So any effort made to reach that state of higher awareness will be amply rewarded. It is also the time for Gajkesari Yoga, which confers blessings on a human being that he will be remembered even after he has left the body. Whether we are remembered or not, but it is our duty to make this life worthwhile. So the conjunction of Mars and Jupiter has to be used in a manner that we can get closer to Jupiter, so that we are always guided by higher wisdom. So be aware of this auspicious time. Thank all the souls with whom you have connected today and who must have responded favorably to you. Thank everyone present on call. Thank yourself for having given yourself this great opportunity at this auspicious time for Karma Kshalan. And just relax. I will play some frequencies, some bowls, and then I will quietly withdraw. You can relax and be with yourself. This is the highest company.